10 lesser-known remarkable women in history. Ever wondered about the fierce women who defied conventions and stepped onto the battlefield? Get ready to dive into some jaw-dropping tales as we uncover the untold stories of women who rocked history's stage. From the fearless Joan of Arc charging through the War of the 100 Years, to the sharpshooting of Lyudmila Pavlichenko taking down enemies in World War II, these women broke the odds of society with their valor. It's time to salute the trailblazing warriors who've been shaping history all along. Let's turn the spotlight on these unsung heroes who, across centuries and continents, showed us that courage knows no gender boundaries. 1. Joan of Arc, the 100 Years' War, 15th century. Imagine a young woman donning armor, fearlessly leading troops into battle. Meet Joan of Arc, the French visionary who rocked the 15th century. She didn't just break the mold, she shattered it. Joan rallied her compatriots during the War of the 100 Years, paving the way to victory with her unyielding courage. Her military prowess was legendary, but it was her audacious spirit that truly set her apart. Joan's legacy as a symbol of bravery still shines bright today, proving that even in the darkest times, one person's indomitable spirit can change the course of history. 2. Nzinga Mbande, resistance against colonialism, 17th century. Time to head to the 17th century and into the remarkable world of Queen Nzinga Mbande. This African powerhouse wasn't just a ruler, she was a force of nature. With the Portuguese eyeing her lands, Nzinga turned the tables, becoming a fierce resistance leader. Her diplomatic skills were straight out of a spy novel, and her determination to safeguard Ndongo and Matamba's freedom was unshakable. Nzinga organized her forces to engage in both guerrilla warfare and traditional battles against the Portuguese. Her leadership in resisting colonization and fighting for the independence of her people left a lasting legacy, making her an enduring symbol of African resistance and empowerment. 3. Queen Nanny of the Maroons, Jamaican resistance, 18th century. Meet the fierce force, Queen Nanny. This 18th century powerhouse wasn't just a leader, she was a game changer. When British colonial forces came knocking, Nanny stood tall, leading her Maroon community with unwavering resolve. As a leader of the Maroons, escaped enslaved Africans who formed communities in the mountains of Jamaica, Queen Nanny organized and guided her people in their fight for freedom. Queen Nanny's exceptional leadership and tactical brilliance were evident in her ability to outwit and outmaneuver the better-equipped British forces. She employed guerrilla warfare tactics and used her knowledge of the terrain to secure victories against the British. Her legacy extends beyond her military achievements. Queen Nanny's leadership in establishing Maroon communities and negotiating peace treaties left an indelible mark on Jamaican history. 4. Deborah Sampson, American Revolutionary War, 18th century. Let's step back into the 18th century when one woman dared to rewrite the script of the American Revolutionary War. Meet Deborah Sampson, a true trailblazer who didn't just break the mold but shattered it. Deborah's dedication wasn't just skin deep, it was woven into the very fabric of her being. Disguised as a man, she joined the ranks of the Continental Army, proving that when duty calls, gender is no barrier. Her determination to serve her country and break through gender barriers marked her as a trailblazer in history. Enlisting as Robert Shirtliff, Sampson endured the hardships of military life, participating in battles and campaigns. Her dedication and courage were evident in her actions on the battlefield, where she proved herself as a capable and committed soldier. Sampson's story doesn't end with her military service. Her efforts to gain recognition for her service after the war were equally remarkable. Successfully petitioning for a pension, she became one of the first women to receive military pension benefits. 5. Flora Sandez, World War I, 20th century. Wear your bulletproof vests. We are about to dive into the trenches of World War I to meet the incredible Flora Sandez. She didn't just defy the norms, she shattered them. She was a British lass with a heart of steel, suited up, and joined the Serbian army as a soldier. Amidst the chaos of war, her determination blazed like a beacon, earning her a place among the bravest. She showed exceptional resilience and determination, enduring harsh conditions and actively engaging in combat during some of the most challenging moments of the war. At a time when women's roles in the military were highly restricted, Flora Sandez defied norms and conventions to actively participate in combat. Flora's story is a testament to breaking boundaries and fighting for what you believe in, no matter the odds. She wasn't just a soldier, but a trailblazer who rewrote the rules of wartime. 6. Maria Bockareva, World War I, 20th century. Time to uncover another epic tale from World War I, the tale of Maria Bockareva. This Russian dynamo didn't just stand on the sidelines, but grabbed destiny by the horns. Maria rallied fierce women and formed the Women's Battalion of Death, proving that courage knows no gender. This battalion was a unique and groundbreaking initiative that challenged traditional gender roles and showcased women's capabilities on the battlefield. Maria's leadership in forming this battalion was significant, not only for its military implications, but also for its symbolism. Her determination to fight alongside her male counterparts and her commitment to her fellow soldiers marked her as an exceptional figure in history. She was a true trailblazer and proved that passion and purpose can rewrite history's narrative. 7. Lyudmila Pavlichenko, World War II, 20th century. Lyudmila Pavlichenko achieved an extraordinary feat by becoming one of the deadliest snipers in history during World War II. Serving in the Soviet Red Army, Pavlichenko amassed an astounding 309 confirmed kills, making her an icon of sharpshooting prowess and resilience. Lyudmila's accurate marksmanship and strategic positioning were crucial in turning the tide of battles, and her courage under fire was legendary. Armed with a rifle and a fierce spirit, Lyudmila became a nightmare for enemy forces. But Lyudmila's story didn't end on the battlefield. She transitioned to championing peace and women's rights worldwide. 8. Nancy Wake, World War II, 20th century. Another electrifying story from the World War II. Meet Nancy Wake. Nancy Wake achieved an extraordinary feat by playing a vital role in the French resistance during World War II. Wake's daring missions and relentless fight against the Nazi regime earned her a reputation as one of the most remarkable figures of the war. She facilitated the escape of Allied soldiers, organized supply drops, and provided critical intelligence to the Allies. Her most famous mission involved leading 7,000 Maquisard fighters against German forces, which significantly disrupted enemy operations. She dodged enemy capture numerous times and was once considered the Gestapo's most wanted person. Her tenacity and courage earned her several decorations and a lasting legacy as a symbol of resistance and heroism. 9. Noor Inayat Khan, World War II, 20th century. Brace yourselves for the extraordinary tale of Noor Inayat Khan, a real-life spy with nerves of steel. Noor's courage knew no bounds. She dodged danger like a pro. She achieved an extraordinary feat by operating as a British spy of Indian descent behind enemy lines during World War II. Serving as an agent in occupied France, Khan's role was crucial in relaying vital intelligence to Allied forces. Her remarkable bravery and determination were evident in her undercover work. Operating as a wireless radio operator, Khan transmitted critical information to London despite the constant threat of capture by the Gestapo. Even when captured, Khan's courage didn't waver. She made multiple escape attempts and remained steadfast in protecting her fellow agents' identities. Her sacrifice and heroism in the face of grave danger earned her the George Cross, making her the first woman of Indian origin to receive the award. 10. Christina Scarbeck, World War II, 20th century. Into the shadows of World War II, meet the enigmatic Christina Scarbeck. This Polish-British dynamo wasn't just an agent, she was a legend in the realm of espionage. One of her most remarkable achievements was her role in facilitating the rescue of captured Allied agents and prisoners. In one daring operation, Skarbek helped free 3 SOE agents from Gestapo custody, a feat that required careful planning and exceptional courage. She wasn't afraid to get her hands dirty, infiltrating enemy lines and outsmarting foes. Skarbek's linguistic skills, courage under pressure, and ability to adapt to changing situations made her an invaluable asset to the Allies. These extraordinary women defied norms and rewrote history's narrative. By their fierce valor stories, only one resounding truth echoes: that the indomitable spirit of women knows no bounds. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to History Duck for more intriguing historical content.